Assalamu alaikum dear students, hope you all are doing well. I am sure you have experienced this incident in your everyday life where you have tried to choose a soap or a shampoo brand but got yourself overwhelmed by all the options available in the market, even though the basic purpose of these products are same, that is cleaning, but each one seem to offer something different. One smells like flower, then another offers herbal ingredients. One promises to reduce dandruff, then another comes in a fancy bottle. But the question is, why there are so many brands for the same kind of product and how all they survive in the market? Dear audience, here you have experienced monopolistic competition, and that is what we are going to learn in today's program. I am Soeda Shagin Akhtar, lecturer of economics, School of Business, Bangladesh Open University. Joining me is
I am Naima Sultana, lecturer, School of Business, Bangladesh Open University.
Dear students, today's topic will be covered from your Microeconomics course bearing the course code BBA 2307. You know, this program has been specially designed for the students of the BBA program at Bangladesh Open University. But the students of the MBA program can also benefit from this content.
Dear audience, it would be best to have some paper and a pen before we begin the discussion, as you might want to take down some key points from today's broadcast. And as always, if you are facing any problems, do not forget to contact your assigned course instructor from School of Business, Bangladesh Open University. So, let's get started.
Thank you, Naima. Dear students, in economics, we study different types of market structures depending on how many sellers or buyers are in the market and how each firm can influence the price of the product. Broadly speaking, we divide the markets into two categories, that is perfect competition and imperfect competition. And in imperfect competition, we further divide the markets into three categories, that is monopoly, monopolistic competition and oligopoly.
So, dear students, today we will focus on monopolistic competition that lies in between perfect competition and monopoly. So, what is it? Well, in this market structure, there will be many sellers and many buyers, and the firms will have some control over the price because of product differentiation. Shagin, can you tell us some of the features of monopolistic competition?
Sure, Naima. In monopolistic competition, there are many sellers and buyers, but each one selling a slightly differentiated product. That means no single firm can dominate the market. Let's understand this through an example. Think about the restaurants in your local area. There might be 10 or 15 restaurants, each offering its own atmosphere and cuisine. But each of the restaurant will attract a different set of crowd.
The second characteristic is product differentiation. As I have already said you, there are many sellers in this market. They actually sell all the similar products, but those are not identical at all. All of them focus on product differentiation. They want to bring differentiation in their products through advertising, branding, designing, packaging, or even by customer experience. For example, think about mobile phone cases. You all have it, right? You can see some mobile phone cases are plain, some are having some designs, some come with built-in stand, and some are branded by cartoon characteristics. Now, which one you will prefer, that depends on your choice.
Right, Naima. And this differentiation allows the firms to charge a slightly higher price without losing all of its customers, because the customers believes that they are getting something special.
Well, Another key feature of monopolistic competition is any firm can enter in the market easily, or any firm once they can exit also. If the firm is not profitable, it can exit without facing any high legal barriers or any high setup cost. On the other hand, any new firm can enter in the industry with innovative ideas.
Because the product is differentiated, the consumers are willing to pay a bit more price for their preferred products. It can be for taste or personal preference or for trust. It can be anything. For instance, why do some people prefer imported chocolate when there is a cheaper option available locally? Because they perceive difference in quality.
Yes, this is perhaps the most active area in monopolistic competition. Firms of this market focus on non-pricing factors such as advertising, packaging, improving the product features, having online services, delivery apps, customer services, or even the music they play or the store outlet. All of this is done to attract and retain the customers without lowering the prices.
Okay, now let's connect this with a real world experience. Take the soap market. There are so many brands like Lux, Lifebuoy, Dettol, etc. And each one delivers or promises different features, right? So, Lux highlights on fragrance and beauty. Dettol focuses on hygiene and protection, whereas Dove emphasizes on skin softness and moisturization. Each brand craves out its own identity, and customers choose the brands based on their preferences, not just on price.
Well, I think we have done the features of monopolistic competition, right, Shagin?
Yes.
So, let us share the advantages and disadvantages of this market.
Sure.
Well, so dear audiences, now we will be discussing the advantages of monopolistic competition first. Consumers will have choices in this market, as firms are selling different products and they are offering differentiation. So, as a customer you will have your choices. And the second one is, here all the firms are trying to bring innovation in their products. They keep improving the features of their product, they try better packaging or even the customer experiences.
And thirdly, there is healthy competition. No single firm can dominate, so they need to work hard to maintain the quality of the product, price reasonably and serve the customers well, so that they don't lose any customers. And last but not the least, since the barriers to entry are low, small firms or startups can enter the market with new ideas, adding dynamism to the market.
As we learn about the advantages of monopolistic competition, so definitely it has some drawbacks as well. As we said already, the firms have some market power over the price, and that is the reason they may charge higher prices for their products than in perfectly competitive market. On the other hand, the firms, for making their products different than the competitors, they may spend heavily on advertising. So, in such cases, they expenses a good amount of money on promotional activities.
Also, so many brands for same kind of product can lead to wastage of resources. And last but not the least, in the long run, in monopolistic competition, the firms earn normal profit only, not supernormal profits. This may reduce the investment in innovation.
Well, dear audience, let us summarize what we have covered in today's discussion. First of all, we have learned about the basic of monopolistic competition, then its key features, and finally we have discussed the advantages and disadvantages of this market structure.
Thank you, dear students, for staying with us throughout the broadcast. To enhance your understanding, I recommend you to read the e-book available on Bangladesh Open University website, or you can also read the Modern Economics book written by H.L. Ahuja.
Keep watching our program. If you face any problems or if you have any queries, feel free to contact us at email deanoffice.sob@gmail.com, or also you can mail us to the Office of the Dean, School of Business, Bangladesh Open University, Gazipur 1705. So stay connected. Goodbye for today.